All right, Chopper, how's it going?
Cam, what's down, baby? Talk to me, baby.
Man, glad to have you, man. Glad to finally have a chance to sit down with you.
It's about that time, right?
That's what it is, for sure, for sure. Well, I'm
Yeah.
going to get right into it, man. Diddy's on trial,
Mm-hmm.
trying to avoid a life sentence, man. He's looking at a lot of time.
Mm-hmm.
They're trying to bury him, man. It's been a rough trial for both sides. And sometimes it seems like Diddy's winning. At others, it seems like the feds are winning. What's your thoughts on the trial so far?
All right. So far, in Diddy aspect, so far, okay. And Cassie aspect, so far, cool. This is why I say it. And I speak from both aspects. A lot of people don't understand my reactions or my opinions. The reason why I talk the way I talk, Cam, is because I'm not biased. I'm not here. I lived through the Cassie era because we are the same age. I lived through the Diddy era is because he was the person that got me out the ghetto. I never want to be the person you heard me to get or to perceive it like I'm being biased on one person and I should take up to one person. A lot of people want me to take up for Cassie. A lot of people want me to take up for Diddy. I don't take up for nobody. I'm myself. So the case looks like this. Okay, I said at one point it's a domestic dispute because that's how I really feel. Right? So a lot of women are more like, oh, you should take up for Cassie. Cassie's a victim, right? But who's not a victim, right? Cassie participated just as much as Diddy did. Cam, no matter how that sound, they both participated in the undoing or the ondoing, right? I feel like Diddy might have set the trend of how he visioned of what he wanted it to be. But along in the mean in between time, Cassie concurred with what Diddy vision was. So you do that long enough, you become a co-conspirator instead of a victim. And I don't feel like Cassie's a victim. I feel like she's more of a co-conspirator. And that's not me saying that she haven't witnessed undoing of things. It's just more like if you roll long enough, you become part of what the vision was. So no matter how it sounds, I just feel like Cassie was part of whatever was going on, regardless. And if you read the manuscripts, Capone, brother, you'll realize that she was actually a part of what it was more than being a victim for what it was. So on Diddy's side, it looks more like a domestic violence. I went through sex trafficking with my past experiences. So I know that the prosecutors trump up charges, right? And they make it seem like you're doing more than what it seemed like it was. They make it look like you're a monster. They make it look like you are a trafficker. They make it seem like you're the worst person. But from what my experiences is, I know that that shit is a lie. I know that they're just doing that to make you be stuck back there in the federal penitentiary, make the judge make it seem like you're a monster, but the real truth of it is Cassie was doing as much as Diddy was doing, no matter if Diddy created the vision or Cassie participated in the vision, regardless of what, it happened the way it happened. So on my aspect, it's a tie. With Cassie and Diddy, it's a tie right now at this moment. I feel like they both winning and they both is losing. That's the truth of how I feel. That's facts. That's how I feel.
Okay, now even though some of the stuff was consensual, and maybe most of it was consensual, all she really has to do is say no one time,
One time.
and then that would be considered a rape or, you know, other stuff that they're accusing him of.
Correct. But she didn't. And that's what I'm trying to say. She didn't say no, not one time, not no time. So how bad of or how big of a monster he is when she didn't say no at any time. That means at the end of the day, Cassie knew what she was doing. And I'm not here to shoot her down. I know Cassie personally. I seen Cassie in Vegas when she told me that this was about to occur with her husband. I don't feel like this is a sex trafficking RICO case. I feel like this is a toxic polygamy relationship type of case. And I feel like once Diddy started doing that situation with Young Miami, it started going a little, it became envious. I felt like Cassie looked at that situation and got envious and said, you know what? He's doing for her more than what he's ever done for me in 11 years. I want my get back. And I feel like that's what this is. And I'm not shooting down Cassie. You heard me? Situation, Capone. I'm just saying at the end of the day, facts are the facts. I'm from the streets. So I look at it for what it really is, not from victimizing situation, manipulational situations. I look at it for actual factuals. And what it looked like is Cassie looked at the situation and said that he didn't do, for me to what he did for this girl, Young Miami. Oh, I'm getting compensated for this shit because I went through a lot of bullshit, which we all know Diddy gonna give her a lot of bullshit. Look at me, I walked for a cheesecake. I went through a lot of bullshit myself. You heard me? So I know that she was like, all that, I'm getting compensated for it. That's what I think this is about, compensational, but yet and still the feds say, even though you got compensated, we're still gonna prosecute him, so we're gonna subpoena you to go ahead and still get your money. We don't care about that. We still want him in jail, period. It was just his time to get prosecuted, period. That's just how I see it.
What's up? This is Cam Capone. We got more content like this coming soon, so hit that like button, subscribe, and stay locked in to Cam Capone News.